Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Many blessings and salutations. Hey, Salakia. I had to stop the video real quick, but we're back. So, all right. So we want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Many blessings and salutations to the hopeful elected house of David, the Bayav Dawadah, for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect. So I wanted to do this lesson, man. I thought it was pretty interesting. It was some things that have been happening. Obviously we all see what's going on in the spirit, but on a personal note, like I was noticing things, and the spirit got on me to bring this out. I was starting to write down some precepts, and then I just started thinking, and then, the puzzles, that grind started moving, and here we are. We're going to press record and we're going to get it done, right? So we're going to, try to make this as edifying as possible. And I pray that that's what the outcome may be through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shah. So without any further ado, we're going to read this definition right here from Google. All right, it says sleight of hand. All right, sleight of hand. All right, this is the definition. It says from Oxford Languages. It says manual dexterity. Okay. It says typically in performing tricks. Woo! Let's look at the word dexterity. It says skill in performing tasks, especially with the hands. So that's what when you doing something, tangibly with your hands, like, let's just say you're doing home improvement, or, if you're doing any type of manual work, that's dexterity, right? Again, it says skill in performing tasks. This is a skill in performing tasks, especially with the hands. So this devil, he is out here physically doing tasks to try to put chips inside of you, right? And that's eventually where we're going to head to. All right, it says sleight of hand again, back to the definition from Oxford Languages. It says manual dexterity, typically in performing tricks. A nifty bit of sleight of hand got the ashtray in the right correction, right? Or in the right position, Salakia. So what am I saying this for? Well, obviously Esau is a master witch. This guy is a master witch, man. And if you're not careful, he'll catch you in that net. And you'll be trapped up if you're not paying attention to your surroundings, if you're not being circumspect, as the Bible says, or commands you to do. Commands you to do. The Lord commands you to be circumspect, to be paying attention to your surroundings, to just not accept anyone into your fold just because, For example, because we're Israelites, right? We're not going to just accept anyone just because you're an Israelite. They're like you have to go through certain things to prove yourself, and that's just the way it goes. So this is the sleight of hand. Now, the reason I'm bringing this out is because these devils are, they're very crafty. When you watch the so-called DNC, okay. When you watch the so-called DNC, fair use, by the way, fair use. All right. We're just reading the Bible, and we're just talking about today's news. All right, in politics, but this is just a learning exercise. Fair use, YouTube, fair use. All right, so like I was saying, we understand that this is a very crafty devil. You got to pay attention. If you're not paying attention to this devil, you are already behind the 8 ball. We're already behind in the belly of the beast. All right, that's bad enough, but you can't be in the belly of the beast and not know that you're in the belly of the beast, right? But then 2/3 will be in that position until it's too late, right? So we're going to play this video real quick and, just sleight of hand. This devil is a very, very crafty devil, man. You got to pay attention to him, man. He'll sneak it in there.
It's not just politicians and protesters heading to the Democratic National Convention today. The Planned Parenthood Mobile Clinic has also just arrived, along with some controversy. They'll be offering free abortion medication, IUDs, and vasectomies with the goal of helping patients from surrounding states who have had their access to abortion restricted. This causing outrage among pro-life groups, which are planning to protest. Abortion rights are a hot-button issue for Democrats, a topic that barely came up during the Republican National Convention. Joining me now is author and radio host at 77 WABC, James Golden, a.k.a. Bo Snerd Bradley. Well, good morning. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us this morning. How will the optics of Planned Parenthood offering free abortions and repurposed RV land with those moderate voters? There are a lot of them out there.
I don't know how it will land with all of them, but among some of them, there has to be disgust. I mean, this is, in essence, glorifying abortions to the point that you're now going to bring in a mobile van and tell delegates and other people coming in for the political convention that foremost in your mind is providing abortions for the people there. The optics are terrible on it. It's as if somehow or another these people are not, number one, they're also giving away contraceptives, so okay, your delegates are not responsible enough to manage their own sex lives. They're offering vasectomies for men. I guess if men going there want to be neutered, that's their
right. But that's exactly what I was thinking, right? And just going back to sleight of hand, you understand that this devil has tricked our people for the last 60 plus years into joining this party, so-called, right? But the whole time was to get you to take out your own, right? That's sleight of hand, man. They made you think that you're saying that you're a part of this big party, but really, man, the whole plan was ready for you to just, delete yourself. Sleight of hand, man. A manual dexterity, typically in performing tricks. And what we're doing is all we're doing is public service announcement. The devil, goddammit, he's real. I mean, this is not rocket scientists here, or rocket science, man. Okay. All we're trying to tell you and warn you to do is not follow the devil, right? Let's get a precept real quick. I'm gonna hold that in Ephesians and go to Proverbs. This is a foundational scripture right here. Okay? This is Proverbs 3:31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Man, this oppressor, he is coming slithering in. That's why we always get on we get on all you fucking devils, really, man. All you devils are evil. Okay? All you Edomites, you're all evil. There ain't no such thing as a goddamn good Edomite, man. Right? There ain't no such thing, man. All Edomites are evil. Not all white people are Edomites, though. Right? Anyway, so I'm going to stick to the point. Proverbs 3:31, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, man. That's one of his ways to delete, his own. Okay? This guy's a very, very destructive being, man. He destroys himself. He destroys everyone else. He passes policies that destroy everyone else, right? Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees. That's an unrighteous decree, man. You bring it over there into Chicago, right? It's supposed to be your base of people. And you going out there and you trying to delete more of them. You can't make this shit up. But our people are going to continue to go along with this shit because they want the benefit of saying, I saw the first black woman join the ticket and win and beat Donald Trump. All that kind of stuff. Fair use, YouTube, fair use. Okay? Isaiah 10:1, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. That's right. Because listen, we don't know how the Lord might play this out. However the Lord wants to play it out is how we're going to go with it. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You know what I mean? That Kamala chick, you know what I mean? She looks a little bit evil. And last time I felt like that was Hillary, okay? And we already know what kind of time she on. So these devils is they not fucking around. Okay, they getting ready to come with the freakiest shit you can. Listen, you thought Joe Biden's administration was freaky. God damn it, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, you ain't seen a goddamn thing yet that Kamala get in there. All right, you gonna see rings of fire. You gonna see goddamn furries. You gonna see everything. Hey, listen, I'm halfway a little bit joking, but I'm dead ass serious too. Right? These devils are sick, man. Sick. Sleight of hand they're using. And then they're gonna try to guilt trip you. They're gonna hit you with the damn Kevin Samuels, man. They're gonna sign language you like a motherfucker. Excuse my language. Excuse my language, all right? I'm trying to, sometimes it's anger porn, Sometimes you watch this stuff, you're like, what the fuck? Right? They're going to sign language you, man. They're going to shame you. They're going to insult you, all right? They're going to tell you that you are wrong because you don't want to support the garbage that comes with America. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees that right grievousness which they have prescribed. It says to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. That's the point. They're on rob mode. They ain't trying to preserve nothing. They trying to take as much as they can. Okay? The Bible talks about this. But yet our people will not hear us out, and that's fine. Because the other thing that we learned was eventually the Lord's just it's a cutoff period. We ain't out here forever, y'all. We are not out here forever. This message will not be here forever. This is a limited time only. Okay? Read with caution. Proceed with even more caution. Because we're dealing with the fucking devil, man. And he ain't gonna stop. Neither are we until the Lord tells us to. This is John 10:10. It says, the thief, right? This is the thief, right? We've been warning about this goddamn devil, right? It says, the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. That's right. So if you know that he's the fucking thief, if you know that he's coming, what his intention is, why the hell are you welcoming him in with open arms? But that's Jake, though. That's Jake. Jake is so enamored with trying to make the so-called white man change, and the Lord said that's impossible, right? John 10:10, it says, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. That's for the elect. But the thief is coming to take all that away from you because he doesn't want you to have what he can't have. He wants immortal life or eternal life, and he can't have it. He'll never have it. This is as best as the so-called white man will get. His technology and all these different weapons, this is as close as it's going to get. It's not going to get any further than this. Yeah, he got some sick shit, don't get me wrong. That space, you looking into that Space Force, man, that guy got all types of weapons. So I'm not going to sit here and just poo-poo like this guy ain't got no stuff. He got stuff. It's just that it ain't going to work against the Lord. The Lord is going to destroy all his weapons and all that kind of stuff. He's not going to be able to destroy the Lord. He thinks he is. The Lord, and that's how bad the Lord is too. The Lord is got this guy thinking that he got a shot. This guy. John 10:10, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. That's what I want to hammer again. Let me read that again. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. And he is. He is good at his job too. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, we're going to overcome him too. Okay? And we're telling the people this, but the people are still going to, unfortunately, that's the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is that our people are going to, 2/3 at least, are going to still, they're going to co-sign this. And they're going to come up against us. Okay? Ephesians 6:10, it says, finally, my brethren, and because of this, and you understand that this devil is positioning himself as someone who was first a lamb, but then he's going to come with draconian laws, which is according to Revelation 13:11. He's going to position himself as a lamb, as somebody who's meek, but really his main weaponry is going to be his bills and laws that he's going to pass. That's going to give him green light to come in and do whatever he wants to do to the people. Okay. That's what the Patriot Act was for, right? This is Ephesians 6:10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, and in the power of his might. That's right. See, when the Lord says the mighty, all right, the strong, the elect will run into the Lord's house. They will use his name, okay, to protect themselves in these last times, man. These last days are very, very evil. There are things that are happening that we have no knowledge of, but we know that there's somewhere in the earth doing this stuff. No proof of it, but it's there. The spirit is there, though. All right. It sees Ephesians 6:11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, thy power. It says that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. That's right. And that's the point. We want to be able to stand up against this devil because that sleight of hand shit he got going on. I'm going to show you a quick example, right? This guy's the devil, man. Look at this. You see this image right here? Right? Now, this is from that new song Katy Perry did about a month ago or something. Now, you see the imagery right there, right? You see that? That's the Queen of Heaven. This is in her music video, okay? Now, this is the type of stuff we're fighting against, okay? This is why the Lord say put on the strong armor, man. Put on that armor, the full armor. Call on that name, Yahweh Ba Shema Shai. Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha. All right, the water. Say it with confidence. Have confidence in the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, because this is the evil shit we got to deal with. See, this is all around us too. See, the video I played you earlier, I bet you a lot of those people, when they was like, oh, you know, they booked their tickets, you know what I'm saying, they done spent their last little bit of the paycheck they done had to come out to the DNC in Chicago, okay? I bet you a lot of them didn't know that they were going to come up there, either they were going to get the baby yanked up out of them, you know, Lord willing. No, I'm not Lord willing, of course, not for that. That's wicked. But I'm saying, you know, I'm trying to hold myself from saying that word, you know, even though they said it in the video. But basically, you understand that these people, all right, when they showed up, man, they ain't know they had to get the nuts, you know, snipped, right? Like the guy said in the video. He said, look, if you want to be neutered, that's on you, but don't, because you know they're going to put us in on the, you know, on the little ones. That's what we're worried about. That's why we are doing what we're doing, so the Lord can stop this shit. Because this is sick. This is real sick business, man. You know, we crack little jokes, but this is not this sick business, man. This is a sick world we live in. This right here, this image you see right here, from Woman's World. Look at even the title. Woman's World. Huh? Queen of Heaven. This is not nothing new. This was the guy. Yo, like my man Jank say, you know, this ain't this wasn't a mistake. This was the feature. It wasn't a bug. This is the feature, man. This is what they wanted. And this is in a woman's world, Queen of Heaven. That's why all you females, y'all get y'all shit together while you still got a chance. Because I'm telling you, it's going to get real hot these next few months. Okay? It's getting real hot out here. And y'all think, hey, look, man, the elite is getting ready. They purposely tearing this society down, and nobody cares but the elect, man. They're purposely tearing this shit down. Sick shit right here, man. Okay, Ephesians 6:11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. That's right. So he's sleight of hand. You got to pay attention to this devil, right? Verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is what we're dealing with. Okay? And if you don't think so, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High. All right? His name is one of the biggest things IUIC, right? That's the fuck. I mean, no, not the fuck. That's the lyric. I mean, that's the hook, right? It says that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. That's right. And that's what we're saying. We're saying that the Lord is going to put the spirit on certain men, women, and children, okay, to withstand the bullshit that's going to come our way. All right. Revelation 12:11, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, and by the word of their testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy. And they loved not their lives unto the death. If it comes to that, if that's what the Lord wants for them or prescribes for them, martyrdom, guess what? That's what it is. And they won't be offended by it because it's prophecy. Their spirit is different from those of Jake, who are 2/3, right? Verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. And what does the sea represent? The people. Right? It says, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And we're understanding that this time is coming. But Jake is so busy trying to enamor himself with the devil. The devil's getting ready to come down with all our hell. Okay? But Jake want to try to change the narrative. And especially you old school Jakes like Roland Martin, man. Hey, man, Roland Martin, man. Hey, bro. Hey, you ain't gonna make it, man. This is Habakkuk 2:4. I don't know that to be a fact or not, but I mean, the way you going, bro. All right, man. You know, anyway, Habakkuk 2:4 says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And that's right. The elect is gonna hear this and they're gonna snap right in line at some point. Right? Verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. What's his wine? His wine is his philosophies. How he wants to rule the people. Look at how he's ruling the people right now. You got freaking GMO everything. Okay? Man, it's going to take... Listen, that's why we can't get on the chariots with these bodies, man. It's so defiled. We've eaten so much crap here in Babylon the fucking Great that we can't even get on the chariot with these bodies, man. The Lord's going to have to blink us, all right, into another body. All right, in the twinkling of an eye. Okay? It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. He's very proud. Y'all seen that A to the B to the O to the R to the T to the I to the O to the N to the S? Mobile center. With the VSEC right next to it. All them dudes walking around with their nuts chopped off in that motherfucker, man. And they show is acting like it with the high-pitched voice, man. Nobody in there got a deep voice except Oprah. God damn it. That is crazy. We're in an insane, in the membrane world, bro. This is Habakkuk 2:5. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. And you looked at those images. All right, you hear Oprah speak, that bitch deep voice deep. Oh, you told Harpo to beat me? Right. You know? That's what we are right now. The color purple, okay? That's what we are. You know? But Jake want to stay here? Are you serious? I'm good. We're going to continue to curse this place out, man, until the Lord drop the hammer. All right, it says, who enlarges his desire is hell, man. It says, and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Because he has no mind for salvation. He's still on sleight of hand. He's a world-renowned witch. And what do we do to witches? We burn witches, right? Back to sleight of hand. It says manual dexterity. We already read what we'll read again. Dexterity. Skill in performing tasks, especially with the hands. That's right. It says manual dexterity, all right, which just means you doing this, you're skilled with your hands, typically in performing tricks. Sleight of hand. Okay? Adroitness, cleverness, or skill. He's a very adroit. Okay? Esau's very adroit, man. And he uses dexterity. Meaning he's very skillful with his hands into fooling you into thinking what you see is what you're seeing is not really what you're seeing. Very, very powerful witch, man. And that's why we tell you to never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Let's continue to play this video. No, fair use, YouTube. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use. We're just reading the Bible and we're just staying in the news.
This whole optic about the abortion, it seems to be just not only in bad taste. What does it say about the party?
But Bo,
this is something that they're trivializing.
If I can jump in.
Go ahead.
Planned Parenthood Parenthood says all the appointments have been filled. There's a waiting list for vasectomies. Is that a sign that this is not going to go or scare away those moderate voters?
I don't think that's a sign of that at all. I mean, I think when you look at the Democrat Party, you have the most radical of the radicals showing up. Now, they're saying that they're filled. Okay, I guess we'll have to take their word for it. They also said a number of other things that are not believable, and some of them are too graphic for me to even talk about on this program. But look at what the critics are saying about this. I read one report that said the Democrats are opening their convention with a nod to human sacrifice. That's the way that it's being, the optics of this look like.
And that goes into that, matter of fact, let me pull that out. That goes into Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon's 12. Okay? Because that's what we are, man. We try to tell our people, man, and they don't want to hear us. Right? They don't want to hear us. We're too aggressive, I guess, right? Meanwhile, these guys is literally driving around delete mobiles, man. Okay? Wow. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12:5. It says, and also, those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh and feast of blood, with their priests out in the midst of the idolatrous crew and the parents. Let me say that last part. And the parents that killed with their own hands souls destitute of help. Let me read this again. Wisdom of Solomon 12:5. And also those merciless murderers of children and devourers of man's flesh, going on to Molech. Those of you know that this is the sacrifice unto Molech. All right? An ancient deity. Okay? And the feast of blood with their priests out of the midst of their idolatrous crew and the parents that killed with their own hands souls destitute for help. You telling me we don't need Yahushua? I tell you, you're full of shit. That's what I would say.
To, I think, Mr. and Mrs. Normal America, who look at this and say, even if I agree, even if I'm pro-choice, this is not something I want to see happen at a political convention. It's a terrible look for the Democrats. I don't know why they agreed to allow this to happen at their convention.
I have less than a minute. The latest polling release shows 70% of women of reproductive age think there should be a nationwide right to abortion. Is that why President Trump has maybe scaled back his rhetoric on abortion rights?
Yeah, that word, man. They're gonna kill this video eventually. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use. We're just playing the video. We're just reading the Bible. I don't know if I need to put it in the description or whatever. But Esau, this is just fair use, man. Okay, they're using that A word a little too much, so we're gonna cut it kind of a little short. But yeah, man, these people are sick, man. Sleight of hand. Okay. Habakkuk 2:5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. His wine is that what you just heard. That's part of his wine. Okay, it says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. We already know Esau is all over the world, just doing all type of wickedness. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. What is his desire? To chip the entire world, right? It says, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, man. Look, and death, this guy, at least death just, you go to the spirit world. This guy, if the guy could, he would follow you all the way there and bring you back. But unfortunately for him, though, we're going to be able to do it, though. It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. And this devil is not going to stop. So the Lord's going to have to intervene on our behalf. That's the only way. Okay? And the people that want to stay, the Lord is he's going to accommodate you. Okay? This is 1 Samuel 15:23. It says, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. Whoa! This is super rebellious. Why the Lord would allow, this is nothing in the Bible that say that mother drink talking about some, you got to spill your seed. No, man. That so-called, you know what, is going to go into slavery. And the rest of all you Edomites as well. You are wicked people, man. And y'all doing it openly, man. That just let you know where these people are with it. If they doing that openly, what the hell are they doing in private? I don't want to know. Anyway, this is 1 Samuel 15 and 23. Eventually we will when the kingdom comes. It says, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as the iniquity of idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh, he have also rejected thee from being king. Woo! So the Lord does not look down upon your rebellious acts with kindness. He does not look upon your rebellious acts and thinks, yes, this is what I need. Okay? That's not what the Lord is looking down at this. He's looking down at this like we're looking at this with disgust and ready to push the button. Okay? Hey man, eventually the Lord is going to get his point across. At some point. Nahum 3 and 4. Start at 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. That's right. Let's read it again. Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. This is that bloody city. It says, it is all full of lies and robbery. You've stolen everything. And you're stealing our children as well. Okay? The prey departeth not. And unfortunately, we're that prey right now in this bloody ass city. Okay, standing upon the bones of our ancestors, man. All that bloodshed that's been burned. That has been shed. Okay? Nahum 3 and 4 says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and family through her witchcrafts, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, okay, and the kingdoms thy shame. And we're in the midst of that right now. Lord is showing all the wickedness that Esau is doing behind closed doors that nobody else can see. All the bullshit that he's pushing, okay? Esau is being exposed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. It's a beautiful thing, really. It's a beautiful thing. But we don't take for granted how clever this devil is. We know how clever he is. That's why we watch his ass. Okay? We watching his ass. This is Genesis 3 and 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh thy power had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, the Most High saith, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. So he's asking whether he knows the woman represents Israel. He knows that we ain't supposed to be eating of every tree of the garden. He knows that. That's why he posed the question. To try to trip up. This is a fucking demon, man. Even all the way back to the garden. That's why the Bible says the third part of men will be destroyed. The third part of men, right? When you go into understanding of those times, you had the third part of men, which is the sons of the wicked. You had the son of man, all right, which is the other nations, the sons of God, which is of our nation, the Israelites, and then you had the sons of the wicked. Okay? And then when it talks about that third part of men, that's talking about the sons of the wicked. All right, this is Genesis 3 and 1 again. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. He's very clever, right? And he uses dexterity to get his job done. Okay, it says, and he said unto the woman, hath the Most High said unto, yea, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And that's his way in. He attacked the woman first. Turned her logic upside down, and now look at where we at now. This devil is very powerful. Started off as a serpent back then, now he's a 7-headed dragon with 10 horns. That motherfucking dragon, that serpent grew. Okay? That serpent grew. But the Lord said to not fall for this. Because if you're being circumspect, you'll be able to catch on a lot of these things. And obviously, you have to have the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah on you, right? This is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." That's right. So he's out on the prowl right now, looking to find who is next, who his victim. He wants the elect. That's what he really wants. Let's just be honest about it. He wants the elect, but he can't have the elect. The Lord said, I'm paraphrasing, if it were possible, they could fool the elect. But that's not possible. It's not possible. Okay? And all you devils are being found out. You're all being found out. Okay? And now that you're being found out, the Lord has turned the spirit to where now you got to stand with that same spirit you was on. Don't switch it up now. Don't try to trick your way out or talk your way out of it. You got to stand with what you came with. You got to dance with the girl you came to the party with, Esau. You came with wickedness. You came with witchcraft. You got to end this motherfucker with it. And he will. It's just that now he's starting to realize who he truly is, right? This is Isaiah 47:12. Call all Yahweh Shema Shah. Stand now with thine enchantments and with thy multitude of thy sorceries, right? Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, and monthly prognosticators, their witchcraft, their witches, okay, and warlocks, all right, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, and fire shall burn them, and they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. Woo! It says, there shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee. Woo! Ain't no way out of this. The Lord told you this is what it is, and ain't no way out of it. But as the devil does, and he will continue to do, he will whine and complain and bitch. Oh, this is not fair. It's not fair. You told Harpo to beat me. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, I watched that Oprah. I watched Oprah. Oprah is phony as they come, man. That broad. Hey, listen, the Lord gonna do something nasty to that broad. Hey, how about Shema Shah gonna do something nasty to that Oprah chick, man? You know what I'm saying? She thinks she powerful too. Lord gonna do something to her, man. Do the spirit and power of how about Shema Shah. This is Leviticus 19:31. It says, regard not them that have familiar spirits. Right. So the Lord is telling you, like, look, man, these devils are gonna come with all out assault against you. You got to be prepared for this. You got to know the names, and you got to have the spirit. You got to have counsel. Being brotherly. These are things that are set up to help you in this time. This is Leviticus 19:31. It says, regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards, right? To be defiled by them, I am the Lord Yahweh, your power. That's right. So he says not to seek after these wizards like Saul did. That's what got Saul jacked up finally. Seeking after wizards and familiar spirits. That's off as fuck, man. Wearing that damn unk like some of you women, right? Some of you women with these unks. That's a familiar spirit. You don't understand. Do your research, right? Some of y'all with those bull nose rings or bull, I forget what they call them. You know, the little ring that comes through their nose, right? I gotta look up what deity that goes back to, man, because You know what I notice is, man, a lot of those women who have those, man, they got a certain spirit on them, man. That's real pure wicked. Okay. Just a thought. Leviticus 19 and 31, it says, regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord Yahweh, thy power. That's right. So the Lord gave us commandment to stay away from these weirdos. Okay. Esau is a weirdo. He's a witch. Okay. You try to keep you try to keep it as least as possible. Right. And you know, if you deal with Edomite women, you know how I go. She's the devil. Ain't no way around it, man. You know, she's the goddamn devil. All right, we're gonna finish up in 2 Corinthians. I pray this lesson was edifying for those of you that was able to read along with me. This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. We'll get to the point. This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. Let me read that again, 14 and 15. This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. Chapter 11, verse 14, and then 15. It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. He has fooled this entire world into thinking that he is the righteous and we're the wicked. Verse 15, therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, right? Like these pastor churches out here, Pastor Pork Chop, Mace, all these guys, you know, that just happen to all of a sudden caught the Holy Ghost, whatever that means. All right. And then they come and start these churches. All right. 501c3 assisted, where they don't have to pay any taxes. Okay. And they get away with spewing bullshit as long as, you know, they do it, you know, when they don't tell the people that they're Israelites. That's where we are in Babylon. We're almost out of here too, brothers. We're almost out of here. Just hang in now. We're almost out of here. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end, and this is the point, here's the point, whose end shall be according to their works. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, Ba'ashem Muharakakadash. Shalom to the elect. We almost out of here. And shit like this will be destroyed. Queen of heaven. Sleight of hand. He's that last kingdom. He's the whore that rides the beast. Shalom.